Hi guys, and welcome to this Real Madrid watch along. Hope you guys are doing good. Welcome Gamer, welcome Voidance, welcome Indu, welcome Poppy. Hope you guys are all W's. And yeah, today hopefully Real Madrid can take the W. Of course, we are behind now on the table, unfortunately, but we don't let that affect us. We don't let it affect us. And welcome guys. I hope you're doing good. My hair is going to get cut by the end of this week, by the way, which is good because again, now I control, but yeah, I'm doing good. Hope you guys are all doing good, and that's good to hear you're doing good, Gamer. And yeah, it's currently Real Madrid and Celta Vigo just having a little bit of silence at the moment. I don't know what for exactly, to be honest. Not too sure. And everyone Pessi faces a team, the defense and keeper gift him the goals, and they forget how to play football. Agreed, totally. Yes, I know. I mean, they don't gift him, but I mean, just... it's in general, the quality is just not there in MLS, like 0% quality. They actually have negative quality in that league. Somehow the players get thousands of times worse. But anyway, enough said about MLS. Let's lock in for the Real Madrid match, because that's, of course, what we're here for. Smash like for that. And that's great to hear you guys are all doing good. That is a W. The lineup for Real Madrid is going to be as follows. By the way, just had to use my brother's mouse here. It's kind of a weird mouse because it's very, very awkward. Need to get a new one when I get that haircut. So the lineup for Real Madrid is going to be as follows. Courtois is the goalkeeper. Fran Garcia is the left back, with Carreira as the left centre back. Militao we have as the right centre back, and Asensio is the right back. And no props, Voidance. It's okay. You don't have to be here. It's all good. Hope you have a nice rest of your evening and have a nice sleep. The match is about to start here with kickoff for Celta Vigo. They are wearing blue, so I might change the color of the thing here just to match that nice little blue color there that they're wearing. I think it's that. There we go. Okay. Now the lineup continued for Real Madrid. We have Bellingham, Tchouaméni, Gula, and Valverde in the midfield, and then we have Vini and Mbappe as the strikers. And for Celta Vigo, we have Radu as the goalkeeper. We have Rodriguez, Starfelt, and Alonso as the centre-backs. Carreira, Moriba, Roman, and Mingueza as the midfielders. And then we have Duran, Iglesias, and Zaragoza as the forwards. Of course, Iglesias is probably going to be the one to watch here. He's a very good player. And he's actually been on pretty good form this season so far. And it's 10 for you. I mean, fair enough. For me, it's 11 p.m. So, you know, this match is pretty late. Also, what in the world just happened there? Seems to be some sort of foul. Oh, something occurred in the front line. Oh, no. I think there's a player down, and Duran might be coming off here. I think, yeah, Celta player on the ground. I think this might be a medical emergency here. He might actually come off now due to injury. Oh, wow. I've actually not seen that before. Of opening minute of a game, and a guy's going to be coming off for a medical thing. That is very interesting. Okay. I don't know if they're going to sub already, but that's actually bad for Celta Vigo. This guy gets subbed off Duran because, you know, that's just a player down immediately within the first, I don't even know, it's like first minute and 30 seconds. Like, wow, that is interesting as anything. Also, I'm trying to get the chat up on my screen here. Okay, it seems like he's back on. Never mind. So Celta Vigo don't have a loss there. That would have been really bad if they actually did manage to lose that player because, I mean, that's just an early substitution you don't want to make. You don't want to be using up your subs this early into the match, you know, a minute into the match, because why start the guy anyway? That would have been a fault of the medical team clearing him to go on, and the fault of the management for even considering, you know, an injured player to come on. But, you know, it looks like nothing was at cause there. Militao, now over to Tchouaméni, and Tchouaméni to Ardagula, and now it's going to be back to Tchouaméni, now over to... I believe, I keep thinking Asensio is Lucas Vazquez for some reason. I have no idea why. I keep thinking it's Lucas Vazquez, but he's not playing, of course, this season. He's in Bayer Leverkusen. So I need to get that out of my mind. Don't know why I'm obsessed with it, but I guess so. Some Mbappe now passing back to Bellingham. Also, guys, I am going to be most likely, I'm going to try really hard to go to the Portugal matches for the World Cup. I'm really trying hard to get to them. December 11th, I'm going to start trying to buy the tickets, you know, the draw for the tickets. You know, if you guys are going to the World Cup as well, if you're going to go to the Portugal matches, you know, we could even do an IRL meetup, stream, no probs. But yeah, W's Portugal, I will try and go. I will try and stream the stadium as well. Should be easier than streaming in the stadiums here, for example, just because, you know, it's a World Cup match. I've seen so many people stream in the stadiums. and the tickets are overpriced. I mean, I do agree with that, but Portugal's versing pretty mid teams, so at least at the moment, so they shouldn't be too expensive. Of course, ones that will be expensive is the rest of the Portugal games, which is Argentina, Brazil, England, France, Germany, or Spain. Selection of those ones, and Italy, of course. Portugal having the hardest sort of run to the final possible. Spain's literally been given a run to the final on a plate here, to be honest. They just have to beat Norway, I believe, and Germany, and then they get to the final. So it's not really that hard for them. Portugal, on the other hand, always the hard route. Always the hard route. Good distribution from Courtois. Celta's already been on 2 attacks so far, so that's not that great to see that they're, very attacking at the start of this game. We haven't really got too much possession. Real Madrid just giving the ball away continually. Fran Garcia just giving the ball to Borja Iglesias, and now it's going to be back over to Rodriguez, and now into Starfelt, who is the captain, of course. Like that name, Starfelt. I don't think you'll ever get a chance to see France playing in a real World Cup. You definitely could, Pop. You have a positive mindset. I think you could. Maybe 2030 World Cup, 2034 World Cup. They're very likely options that you could go to. I mean, definitely they're in the future, but always keep positive. I didn't even know if I don't even know if I'm still able to get to this World Cup. But if I can't, I just will see Ronaldo on the big screen, I guess, on the TV. Playing his final World Cup, and then 2030 I'll go to those games, of course, when the channel's going to be good. I know the channel's going to be good by 2030, 4 years, and we'll have 1 million subs at least, hopefully. Next year, your family will go to Barcelona Football Club, the worst ever. You won't go with them, but I have to go. You're forced. Wait, why? Why is your family making you go to Does your family support Barca, Indu? They making you go into your rival's scene. That's kind of crazy. Not gonna lie. If that happened to me, I would just, request to sit outside because, it'd be much more fun. You'll try, hoping maybe one day, hoping at least before your death. Obviously, you'll have a chance to go to a World Cup game before you die. Unless you die, then tomorrow, for example, it's not really going to happen, if you stay positive, at least. You don't even want to see Camp Nou. I know, Camp Nou is a disgusting stadium, man. It's actually a disgusting stadium. Worst stadium of all time, actually. This is now going to be over to Zaragoza. Actually, the worst stadium of all time has to be, hands down, La Salle Stadium, just because Argentina won the World Cup there. Bro, that stadium's disgusting. This is now Carreras just passing back to Courtois. And Courtois now over to Militao. By the way, today's stream a little bit more chill just because... yeah, we did that long stream yesterday. 4 hours and... I think it was actually 5 hours and 10 minutes or something like that in total between both of them. So yeah, that's why a little bit more chill one today. And then tomorrow we're going to do Try Not to Laugh with DinoDoomz. It's going to be pretty good. And it'll be Try Not to Laugh through videos that I found and also through chat. If we laugh 3 times, of course, the stream ends. And then the next day we're doing a Fallout New Vegas walkthrough because the Fallout TV show is getting New Vegas in Season 2. And I kind of want to learn the game lore before I watch that. And then I'm going to try and think of some good streams to do, like some unique ideas. I'm really trying to think of some stuff that I could do. More IRL stuff, I think, as well. Not like IRL, but like this, sort of talking ones. I want to do them. And then, eventually we can implement IRL. And they're also, oh, I see. Yeah, your family is Pessi fans, and they judge Pessi, I think, because they only saw him in World Cup. I mean, that's negative ball knowledge there, actually. I swear, every new gen football fan is just a Messi fan just because he won the World Cup, and then just I don't know. Most of the fans either are from USA or they just watch them for the first time on the World Cup and they didn't know anything about football beforehand. And you'll pretend that you're sick and stay at a hotel on that day. Fair enough. Fair enough. This is a good plan actually. This is going to be now Brian taking a corner here for Celta. Our defending's not that great, I gotta say. Still, we're letting a lot of attacks go through. I know you said there, Poppy, nice defending. But yeah, I mean, I think it's better than the other games so far, the defense, but just still, it's very lackluster how we can't really get the ball and retain it anymore. You know, even when we do retain the ball, we're just passing outside the box, which is really kind of strange. And where is everyone today? I have no idea. First of all, second of all, I think it's because Real Madrid's like 11 p.m. So, you know, kind of late. My time, at least. Courtois, very lucky there. Oh, my goodness. Okay, that is offside, luckily, because that really could have been a, you know, yellow card for Courtois. He kind of just chopped the guy's legs off. Was that offside? Yeah, that was definitely offside there. 100%. 100% offside. Yeah, Courtois did not hit the ball there at all. I think he completely would have got some sort of card. Not really a touch, actually. Never mind. I was going to say that might have been a touch and a red card if that wasn't offside. But yeah, that wasn't a touch, actually. And 12 a.m. Yeah, fair enough. You know. Also, because I didn't really put the pre-stream. I put the pre-stream up like an hour ago. So, you know, not much time for people to maybe see it. I don't know. Real Madrid's also a little bit harder to, you know, the football watch-alongs work with Al Nassr because Al Nassr doesn't have, like, they're a growing fan base, right? They're a growing fan base. Real Madrid's got an established fan base. Most of them just going to be watching off Bein Sports, you know, or La Liga TV, or wherever, you know, you guys watch La Liga, of course. So it's kind of harder to do a watch-along for a big team like that, especially since already, you know, the watch-along YouTubers who do Real Madrid, they probably have hundreds of thousands of subs or tens of thousands of subs. Whereas, you know, Al Nassr, there's not many. You know, I can't really name an Al Nassr watch-along, you know, YouTuber who's consistent, at least. I know some of these guys on YouTube do, like, one Al Nassr game every blue moon, but I'm talking about consistent ones. There's, you know, not really many, you know, in English, at least, that I know of. And, of course, Owen already botted the stream. We don't talk about Owen anymore. I mean, if Owen botted the stream, it doesn't matter. I couldn't really care less anymore. YouTube's monitoring it. I don't care. Owen can go waste, you know, daylight hours, you know, trying to bot a stream with absolutely zero effect. And you'll always watch your streams, though. Watching together is fun. Yeah, exactly. Even for me, you know, if I had one person here, right? If I had one single person watching, if I had 0 people watching, I would still stream this and act like, you know, you guys here, because that's what I still want to do. You know, that's the thing with Real Madrid. I like the club, and I'm watching the game anyway. I'm just going to stream it. It doesn't matter if I get one person on air. It doesn't matter if I get 100,000. I'm still going to just watch the game as I would by myself, or at least I wouldn't narrate when I'm watching by myself. But, you know, we can pretend I do. And, nah, he's a Muppet. Fair enough. Okay, Artigul, a little bit of a bad touch inside the box, actually. He's going to just pass back there to Asensio just to retain the ball. Asensio's an absolute fool. Oh, my goodness, this guy. And this is why our defense struggles. This guy just fell over with the ball. He's the last man, basically. Okay, thank goodness the rest of them locked in. Jeez, Asensio, man, you almost failed there. Horrendous gameplay from Asensio. Your mum's also a Real Madrid supporter. We're watching right now, too. Oh, cool. W's mum. W's. You know. What is Asensio doing? That is disgusting, man. How do you slip like... Oh, man. And, Dino, do you got any response from YouTube about Muppet Owen? Did you get IP banned? So you didn't get IP banned, but YouTube did tell me a response, which... I won't say what their response was officially because it could affect some stuff. But what I will say is that Owen can just keep wasting his time. I don't care anymore. Just based on the response, just waste your time. You know, it's not going to do anything. And we know it didn't cause there, you know, 82 likes. Fair, almost 92, 10 away. Yeah. Okay, this is now Militao to Vazquez. Now back to Militao. But yeah, the YouTube employee I spoke to, I feel like the YouTube employees are like robots or something, because when I speak to them, they always have the same response. They're like, have a nice day. Hello, sir. What do you need? And, you know, they always say, give me 5 minutes while I check our server bases. Yeah, the response was good. And your dad supports Chelsea, though. We always tease him saying Chelsea is a bad club. I mean, they did win the Club World Cup, so that's fair enough, you know. You know, Chelsea did win it, and they have a really good player, Cole Palmer. One of my favorite players of the current generation, actually. And you're watching some random ARG while playing GD. That's why you were late, I see. Hope it was fun. ARG, I mean, I need to understand what an ARG is, honestly. I still don't know what they are. There's something horror. They're to do with horror or something, right? It's like, I don't know. It's an acronym, something like that. I know it's like some sort of horror-related device. This is going to be with Carrera and through ball there, trying to find Duran on the run. Of course, the injured guy, but it's now going to be Courtois mopping up over to Militao. And Santos are 2-0 up and from the third table team, W Santos. I mean, Santos, ever since, man, they've really locked in. Like, honestly, ever since Neymar got that knee injury, he's actually decided to become good. I don't think they're... Oh, that's... Never mind. I was looking at... There's a club that's got such a similar badge to Santos. They're called Carrera. Yeah, 2-0 up. Thakiano, 26th minute and 28th minute. Oh, wow, that's actually good. Neymar got a 7.5 rating. I swear that Neymar scored like in every single match for the last 3 games with his knee injury. Of course, he is ruled out for most of 2025, the rest of 2025 after this match, I believe. And then 2026, he's going to be ruled out for January and February. So this might not be, you know, good for Neymar going into the World Cup. He might not actually be able to get called up, which is going to be a big thing for Brazil. No Neymar in a World Cup for the first time in so long as well. And why did the German chicken cross the road? I have no idea, Mazen. Welcome to stream, by the way. Why did the German chicken cross the road? You have a great suggestion if you do a stream about one. Let's just say, don't turn left. I know, don't turn left at the mine, the one with the mines. Oh no, that's not that one. There's one with a mine in the chest, and then you open up the chest, and then there's like these mines on the side, and then it's like you mine through the wall on the right hand side and drop down. I did watch one. I think it was like this very popular video by this guy. Yeah, but I didn't really get what was going on. It's like sort of storytelling is fake, but it's, you know, made to look real. He was following orders. Of course he was. And I guess Mbappe is a square foot. Yeah, I mean, Mbappe is definitely footed. This is now going to be Arda Güler. Mbappe, I think, is going to definitely do good in the World Cup. Hopefully, though, you know, before... I do not want to verse Argentina, guys, in the World Cup. I'm going to be for real. I hope they get knocked out before they get up to Portugal in the quarters or semis. I can't remember which one it is, quarters or semis. I hope they get knocked out because this is going to be bad for us if we verse them. I don't know why. I have a bad feeling that Portugal won't perform against them. Especially the fact is as well, if Argentina knock us out, we will never hear the end of it, ever. And, bro, this guy Hulk scores free kicks at 39, almost 40, like it's nothing to see. His shot map, bro, face purple crying. Yeah, I know. Hulk is insane. Also, very close goal there. Bellingham off the line save by the Celta goalkeeper. He did a really good save there, Radu. And welcome, Janello. 2 streams today. It was the laugh one yesterday. The laugh one's tomorrow. Laugh one's tomorrow. It's a pre-stream for tomorrow. I believe I set it to tomorrow. Maybe it was a mistake if I set it to today. That's kind of, you know, would be on me. Let me check right now, actually. So it says, try not to laugh. 8th of December. So yeah, it's tomorrow. And then we got the Fallout one on the 9th of December. And Mbappe should be the captain. I don't think he should. I mean, you know, in France he should be. But, you know, I think keep to traditions in Real Madrid. And yeah, that Celta Vigo player is down now on the ground. Moriba down. Yo, first time Dino doesn't have an Al Nassr jersey on. I have a different jersey on every time. This is the Bayern jersey, but I've been wearing different jerseys. I've been rotating, you know. I did Al Nassr yesterday. I think the day before that I did the Saudi national team kit. I think I did Dortmund the day before, Inter or something like that. And Janello be time traveling, exactly. Okay, so that Celta Vigo player definitely might be leaving the space here. He definitely does not look that good in injury. Is he coming off? That is really interesting to me, to be honest, how these Celta Vigo players are like as fragile as glass. It's like snapping as soon as they get, you know, contacted. Time traveled into 2028, fair enough. Bro, we want goals. I know exactly. We don't want this diving stuff. Tchouameni's the one who actually got injured there. What the heck is that from that player, Moriba? No way did bro get injured. He fell into Tchouameni, and then Tchouameni goes on the ground. Moriba's the one complaining that he's injured? Sure thing. Yeah, why not? Okay, he's going to come back on from the side here. I don't think he's being subbed off, though. I think he's just going to come on after like a couple of seconds. I believe there's a new rule being implemented in the World Cup 2026, which is going to be that any injured player when they go down, they will be asked to go off the side of the field to get treated, and the game continues with the player down. And that's to discourage, time wasting. Because there are a lot of instances where the players will go on the ground, they'll just time waste on the floor, and then they'll, walk off slowly with the doctors and then come back on. So that should fix it up where they go off with the doctors immediately, get treated, and then they come back on. I think that's a much better option. And imagine liking Ronaldo and supporting Parsa Cry Barcelona. Yeah, I know exactly. I don't know how anyone could support Ronaldo and Barcelona, to be honest. That's like, that's like me going and saying I support Inter Miami, but I hate Messi. Like, I mean, it's the same thing there. Or I support Al Nassr, but I hate Ronaldo. Like, remember that one troll guy on the streams here when we were watching Al Nassr? And he said that he doesn't like Ronaldo, but he watches Al Nassr. It's like, what? What are you talking about? Like, you can't hate on one and then hate the other. Like, it doesn't really make sense. I still remember that guy. And then, true colors reveal when we banned his first account. And then the second account comes on with the Barcelona gear fully equipped, discovered. And your friend supports trash Barca, Ronaldo, Portugal, and Spain. What is that combo? That is the weirdest combo I've ever heard. I mean, how is that guy a real guy? Or girl? I don't know. Friend's a guy or a girl. And that's like saying USA is the worst country, but you listen to No, that's not the same thing. No. That is 100% not the same thing, Marsden. What? Okay, let's get back on topic here. So it looks like Valverde might have committed a small foul there, I believe. Or Ardagula, sorry. Valverde just protesting to the referee. Why does Arda look like he's aged 30 years in the span of like 10 seconds? It's a guy, bro, obviously. I mean, I don't know. Is obviously. I'm not too sure. Love Real Madrid, but you love Mbappe. Is that good? Yeah, you can love Real Madrid and Mbappe, obviously. That's a very good thing to do. If you like individuals on a team, that's not a problem. That is very close for Celta Vigo to score, but that is offside. Good offside block by Eder Militao on Duran. Militao's on the ground now, which isn't that great. Hopefully he's not injured because, of course, he is very injury prone. It's a state of YMCA. What is going on? Martin, what is going on? Okay, and read your comment. Dino, that's the definition of I hate live streams, but I watch DinoDoomz. Exactly, it is. And hi, Ketchup. Welcome to stream. Hope you're doing good. And yes, welcome to the chart, indeed. Chat. Okay, what else did I miss? I don't know if I missed anything else. Oh, you have another ARG suggestion. If you've already watched the Crossroads one, just make sure to do a separate stream for it. It's kind of long, like an hour long. Okay, I see. So I can like react to the ARG. I mean, I would be down to solving an ARG myself, like developing lore for it. I wouldn't like watch in the sense of just reacting to it like some of the YouTubers where they just play a video and they're like, oh, that's cool. They don't add any context to it. I would be down to doing one where there's like an ARG presented to me and I solve it. That would be fun. And type Mahmoud meme into Google. Sure. Why not? No, you mean Ronaldo is like king of this club. I mean, not even... I wouldn't say, for example, I don't support a club because of a player. I support, though, players, but I don't support a club because of them. If you go, I'm saying, what is this meme? Mahmoud Habib, no, get that off my screen. Pick the low quality image. Yeah, I saw it. I'm not going to show that on the thing at the moment. Trent on the stands there with Dean Huijsen. Why does Trent look like he's having a drill in the military? Also, it looks like Militao's been subbed off here. Once again, Militao's injured. No. Well, that's just great. Yeah, Rudiger's going to come on here. Well, Militao's got to get out of the club. I'm sorry, he's really good, but man, this guy is injured every game. Like, honestly, this guy genuinely might be the most injury-prone player I have ever seen in my life. No Dino isn't a reaction. It's a list of all the lore in the ARG because there are so many unlisted videos that are not available without using MatPat. No, I'm not talking about that, though. I'm talking about, like, a ARG thing where it's presented the issue. Like, there's a lore point and then I go solve something. Like, I know the default ARG, I'm talking about, like, a different kind. And, yes, Hospital FC continues. And, yeah, Rudiger's going to come on in a sec. And that shot from Celta Vigo, I believe that was Roman. Just got sent to space. Never mind, it's actually, I believe, actually Rodriguez. Rudiger on for Militao. Well, that's really great. Love it when Militao gets injured. OMG, a Dragon scored a hat-trick, and Ondrej dropped his rake to Cook. This match is peak. Okay, let's take a look how Militao got injured. Brother did not get, hyperextension possibility. I don't think Brother got, didn't really get touched. But, yeah, it looks like he might have hyperextended his leg or something like that, which isn't great, of course. But, yeah, we need new defenders, guys. We need better centre-backs than Rudiger and Militao. These guys are the biggest injury merchants of all time. And Rudiger is sometimes a little bit stupid as well. So we can't have stupidity in this team. I think we need to get someone like, not Kanate. Please do not get Kanate on my life. Kanate is terrible. Please get someone instead like, I don't know, Guehi. Guehi thinks a really good shout, actually. And there was someone else I was thinking of. Guehi and Dean Huijsen could be a really good starting duo, but we need some subs, some backup centre-backs because, yeah, our centre-back quality, in terms of who we can bring on now is very limited. We need Nuno Mendes and Vitinho. Nuno Mendes would be kind of good, especially if Carreras played centre-back because he seems to be able to do it. But the problem is then we're going to have 3 left-backs in the club. I mean, we could really sell Fran Garcia and then play Nuno Mendes as starting left-back. That's a possibility because Fran Garcia, I think, needs to be in a team where he can start, and obviously Real Madrid doesn't provide that. And no, it was Mickey Mouse who scored a hat-trick, and it was DinoDoomz who dropped the ball onto Mbappe. That is peak. Okay. Wow. And Crybabies FC is Barca, Crazy FC is Real, So Bad It's Sad FC is Man United. Yes. And Hair Gel FC is Arsenal. Actually, Bottle FC is Arsenal, Netflix FC. I believe they are, actually. Santos 3-0 up. Congrats to Santos. Well, they've definitely avoided relegation, I think. Who scored the 3rd goal? Schmidt at the 61st minute. Schmidt's from Germany, right? No, he's from Brazil. Okay, really? Schmidt. Brazil. What's his first name? João. Okay, João Schmidt. I think there was a large transfer of Germans into Brazil in the 1940s, though, so... and I know you guys are going to relate it to a specific thing, and yes, it is why there is a large transfer of Germans into Brazil, but we're not going to bring up that. So yeah, I can kind of understand why he's called Schmidt, actually. Bottle of water. Yeah. Do you think Neymar will play with Brazil in the World Cup? No, I don't. I don't think so. I think he'll play either off the bench or he will be called up and not play. He'll get injured in the World Cup in the first opening 1 of 2 matches, and then he won't play anymore. Otherwise, he won't get called up at all. The guy is too injured to play consistent football. He's playing now with an injury in his, I think it's either left knee or right knee. And then, of course, he's going to miss the end of 2025. He's going to miss the start of 2026 for 2 months, predicted. So, no, I don't think he's going to get in the World Cup squad. He shouldn't really have a position either there. I mean, people say Neymar is like, how can you play a World Cup without Neymar? Neymar's the best Brazilian player, one of the best of all time in Brazil. And to that, I say he's a liability for their team, 100%. Imagine calling up a player when you can call up a fresh body, not really injury prone. Call up someone that's, going to be somewhat fit. But instead you call up Neymar, who takes up a slot, and if he gets injured, you can't call up anyone else. So you're kind of finished there. And he's so stubborn, he plays with injury. I know. I mean, he's doing good there with the injury, but you can't do that in the World Cup playing with an injury. That's not sensical. And Dono, Raid, Yun Monu. Okay. Wait, Dino, tell me the kind of ARG you're talking about, and you'll find one, but only after you see the ARG. I'm talking about one where I watch it, right? I watch the lore for what's happening. Like, they present, it's sort of like a mystery. So they present a mystery, and then on the stream, I solve it. So I'm solving the ARG myself. It's like I'm the one who solves a mystery. So technically, I'm making my own ARG. For real. Call up Anthony? Yeah. I could see Anthony actually getting called up, to be honest. He's pretty decent in Real Betis. Didn't have a good win against Barca. Of course, they did lose that. Almost remontada from them, by the way. So basically an ARG that's unknown. Exactly. Now you get it, Sans. Mbappe called up as always. Yeah, Mbappe will never not get called up for France, especially in a World Cup. That guy, I'm scared of that guy. You know, I'm very scared of the World Cup because we have to verse either Argentina or France in the next round, in the quarterfinals. I don't know who I want more. Do I want to verse Argentina with Messi and those absolute nuisances in the crowd? Or do I want to verse France with World Cup Mbappe? Like, which one do we pick there? I don't know which is the more sensible option because Mbappe in the World Cup is something else. That guy is honestly insane. And I don't know if we can really beat... I don't know if we can beat Argentina, first of all. I don't know if we can beat France. I mean, I think we can beat France over Argentina. I'm going to be real honest here. That's why I might choose France. Still, I think we can break down France, especially if they played how they did in the qualifiers. Argentina, on the other hand, I don't know. I don't know at all. I think, though, honestly, if France and Argentina balled it out in the round of 16 like they are probably most likely going to, I think it was, I presume France might win. And that's just because France will want revenge on the World Cup final. But not just that. I think it's also because France should have won the World Cup final, if I'm going to be honest here. They should have won the World Cup final. They did it in an insane comeback. But if we take the context before the match, all of their main squad had food poisoning. Mbappe was the only one not really affected by it. I mean, he kind of got it as well. So he wasn't playing at physical condition. Most of them weren't playing physically well, hence why they were missing, some of the key starters in the World Cup final. But yeah, definitely, I think France would be able to beat them with a full, calm squad. And be scared that guy is a different person in the World Cup. Indeed, Poppy, exactly. Didn't Onana get sacked from his team? I don't know. I don't think so. And also, one of your friends is making one. It's Roblox, sadly, but it's full of lore, and it leads to stuff like PowerPoint, docs, website. Okay, fair enough. Type Walter Frosch into Google. Okay, why not? Why not? Walter Frosch was a German professional footballer who played as a defender. Okay, what's so good about Walter Frosch? Born December 19th, 1950. So it's almost his birthday, actually. Okay, fair enough. You remember the commentary during the World Cup 2022? It was melting. Yeah, I know. Honestly, World Cup 2022 final, I actually watched it while in France because I was there on vacation. And yeah, I mean, that World Cup was insane. That final was insane from Mbappe. Not the result we wanted, but it was insane. I really was. I hoped as soon as I saw Mbappe score that third goal, it's like it's meant to be. It was meant to be, but no, it wasn't actually. Pessy added poison to their food or FIFA before the World Cup match, surely. I mean, kind of odd. World Cup final, and they're all food poisoned, the main squad. Seems very interesting there. I don't know how that would happen. You'd be a bit more careful before a World Cup final to check what you're eating. And Dino, type clone VPN into Google. Okay. Clone VPN. Clone VPN primarily refers to a fictional antagonistic entity from the popular internet horror series Shorts Wars. A narrative about YouTubers being cloned to promote a fake, sinister VPN service. Okay, it's a creepypasta, basically. Okay, alternate reality game, ARG. That's what it stands for. And so ARG is just a creepypasta. Okay. If you just said to me that ARG was a creepypasta, I kind of, already knew what a creepypasta was, so fair enough. Messi did the double touch when he took the penalty. I don't know, you heard. So much stuff was dodgy about that World Cup, guys. We all know deep down, even their own fans know deep down, that was such a very, very strange World Cup with some of the decisions. Man, especially that first penalty in the World Cup final. The one where I don't know who fouled Di Maria. The foul on Di Maria from Dembele, I remember. Absolutely not a penalty ever. That is 0% times a penalty. I mean, there was not even a touch there. They should have really gone to VAR. Nope, they didn't. They didn't go to VAR. They just gave the penalty when did it. And you gave a short explanation of Walter Frosch. Okay, he smoked 100 to 150 cigarettes a day. He had cigarettes in his socks instead of shin pads. Well, that is very unhealthy. I do not recommend smoking 100 to 150 cigarettes per day, guys, unless you want heart cancer, or lung cancer. Sorry, not heart cancer. I mean, maybe even causes heart cancer. I don't know. But if you want lung cancer, go ahead and do that. I mean, you know, it's definitely not a fun experience when your lungs turn into solid, just black. I don't even know. It's like when something gets really hard and solidified. If you want that to happen to your lungs and your lifespan to shorten by about 200 years, then, you know, go away and do the cigarettes. So, Dino, I'll send you a video of all of the Season 1 compiled or a playlist, and you should react to it on a separate stream. Sure, Sans. By the way, guys, any funny videos you have for me tomorrow that don't contain swear words in them, like they're funny, and they're, you know, appropriate for, I would say, a younger audience, not really, like, probably 10 plus, 10 to 15, 16. I know you can swear, obviously, at any age, but, you know, for my sake, swear words are kind of, don't really want them. If you have videos for that, put them in the Discord, please. Put them in the memes page in the Discord, because I will be reacting to them on tomorrow's stream. I've also found my own videos, so I'll be using those, but, you know, any extra ones we can do as well, until we laugh, of course. If me and Dino might succeed, then, of course, we win. But you guys have to try and succeed and make us laugh 3 times. But I'm just going to tell you guys right now, me and Dean Mites are we laugh a lot about nothing. I was reading some of the comments in the pre-stream, actually, and someone said that when they say the word air, they laugh. And I actually laughed at that. I don't know why. I just thought that was so just stupid that when someone says air, just imagine laughing at the word air. Like, how is that funny? But I don't know. I just found it funny at the time. And Diego vs. Diego Developers Chapter 3 Part 5 has one funny moment, so you can probably post one, but you okay? I mean, it has to be, you know, I'm going to react to my videos first, and then extra stuff if we get to it, okay? So just know I might not react to it. But if I do, I will do it. Of course, you know, it's not a reaction stream, technically. The reaction stream's on Friday or Thursday, whichever one I pick. But yeah, if I get to it, I'll react to it. Yeah, sure. And Don, you have a question. If you do react to the ARG, can you make it on a random Sunday where you have no streams planned? Yes, yeah, sure. Why not? 2 p.m. 2 p.m. my time. That's kind of early, but okay. And Dino laughs. He seems like such an unfazed guy. I do. Little fun fact. I actually laugh to a lot of stuff. I get very laughative. You know, I've got the nonchalant attitude on the streams, obviously, but man, there is a lot of stuff that's funny. You can make a lot of stuff funny. Just by, I don't know, just how you act. You can just, you know, sometimes stuff gets just funny for no reason either as well. Yeah, funny but doesn't have swear words. Watching Mario Adrian. Again, send them on the Discord, I mean, is the best for me. Or on the day you can tell me if I'm saying I'm going to react to, you know, some other people's, because I can't find good videos. Yours clip the pie, C, Janelle, okay, W's. What things might you go, ha ha ha? Well, you're going to see tomorrow. But let's just say there is a lot. I mean, I might act nonchalant on here, but I'm not nonchalant outside the stream, guys. I love laughing. It's fun. It's fun to watch funny videos. I always do try not to laugh challenges with my brother because it's actually good. And yeah, Gula missed an open goal. I mean, I don't know if it's the one I just saw there, but yeah, that was pretty open. Pretty open. Again, another boring match from Real Madrid. That's why I'm sort of talking about absolute nonsense on this stream, because, man, these guys are not doing good this season. We're not going to win the league. I can already tell straight away. This is not the year we win the league again. I mean, Champions League, maybe if we lock in, but league, no. No for the league. This does not look good, especially how are we struggling against Celta Vigo? Oh, here's the open goal. Never mind. Okay, well, that's a clear open miss. Yeah, that's disgraceful from Arda. Vini, nice setup, and Mbappe, nice setup as well. But yeah, Arda just not able to hit that anywhere near the target. And, but Dino, I don't know the whole runtime. I just know that they are live streams, but skip the live streams. They have barely anything about the lore except for, like, clone appearances. Okay, I see. Fair enough. So you think it's going to be kind of long. I mean, I'll just sleep up to the point anyway. So I might not do it at 2 p.m. That's kind of early. I might do it like 7:30 or 8 p.m. and then I'll just do a long one. It doesn't matter. We can also do part 2s. You know, I think it's better if we do part 2s and stuff because it, you know, allows us to do the topic a little bit longer. I feel like if I finish something in a stream, then it kind of limits what I can do in the next streams, because sometimes I like doing something and then I finish it and it's like, oh, it's over, which is not fun. There's 3 seasons. I mean, fair enough. Yeah, we could definitely do multiple parts. You know, I probably wouldn't finish it all in one, but I could make like a notation page where we get all our notes saved in it. Each lasting over. I mean, we could do an hour per season. So an hour stream per season plus any notes. So that's like an hour 45 stream for each time. You still want the cat? Poppy, you had all before the match to bring your cat to your... I don't know where you said. Do you watch on your bed or on your couch? I don't know. You had all that time. Set up beforehand. Last time we faced Celta Vigo, Mbappe and Gula scored bangers. This time they're not even going to score. It's going to be another 0-0 draw. Yeah, dead match. Real Madrid making me tired as well. Not good. By the way, guys, I'm going to start doing some different Clash Royale videos as well. And by Clash Royale, you don't have to watch Clash Royale to watch these videos. I'm telling you right now. The videos I'm going to do, like the Ronaldo red card one you might have seen, I don't know, on the videos tab. The ones coming up are me talking about a topic, and, you know, Clash Royale is just like the Subway Surfers in the background for people that get distracted. But yeah, I'll be talking about topics, and, you know, I hope when I make them, you know, if you guys could watch the whole videos, it'd be really helpful for me, because, you know, that boosts the average retention time up, which boosts the channel's number of views and stuff. And Dooms of the Dino, watch F1 funny radio moment? Sure. Again, as I say, put them in the Discord so I don't forget them. And you're currently scripting on your upgraded tree game and also watching. W's, Janello, W's. You're going to get the cat during halftime. Good. Good idea. Nice problem solving, Poppy. Well done. Using that noggin finally. Yeah, that was a clear open goal missed by Artigula. What the heck was he doing there? Should have shot on the right-hand side. But Dino isn't even creepy, just has clones and people getting shot in the chest 7 times. I mean, fair enough, with a metal orb blocking the shots. A rabbit monkey hybrid who is a clone that wants his tail. I mean, it doesn't have to be creepy to be cool, you know. I just want to solve lore. I like lore solving. You know, I'm a kind of story guy, hence why I took A-levels English language. So, you know, story guy. And Dino impending dooms. Great. Okay, this is now going to be Borja Iglesias. Now if it's Duran. And Duran, nice save by Courtois. That was great save right as I yawned, so it was very under-exaggerated. But yeah, that was great from Courtois. Nice clearance away from Carreras as well. Vinny's running onto that, but I think it's going to be defended by Rodriguez and Starfelt. And Radu sends that away. So far, the only player with the green rating on FootMob for Celta Vigo is actually Radu, the goalkeeper, with a 7.1. And if you like lore solving, oh wait, right, you can't play. Yeah, I can't play Roblox. Unfortunately, at the moment at least. RIP. And Don, if you like the lore, the ARG you're talking about will be perfect. Good. I love lore. And I just read a Rickroll. I read it in my head as well, and I'm not an unemployed creature, luckily. Mazen. You can use a VPN. No, that's not the reason. That's not the reason. A VPN is not why I can't play Roblox, because it's available in my location. Of course, you know, Saudi is actually promoting Roblox through the Riyadh season program that they made, their own map, you know. But yeah, it's not a VPN reason why I need to use it. It's just because I genuinely can't play it. Okay, Valverde. Valverde now over to Aragula. And on Monday today, always... It's not Monday yet. It's Monday in 15 minutes. And it's a public holiday. Okay, I see. Fair enough. I mean, every day is a holiday for me, so... Not really. Take that sentence back. I retract. Every day is not a holiday for me. Just, you know, it's better than having school, you know. I feel like in school I was being hindered by my peers. You've been hit by a smooth criminal. Yeah, I've been hindered by my peers, though. As I was saying, getting off that weird sentence. Yeah, also Mbappe just got a little bit of a foul there, I believe. Why am I so tired, man? Now is the time where Scout can say when he comes on that I'm tired, because I am. And shut Muzzin, the next Muppet. No, Muzzin's not the next Muppet. It looks like Mbappe's talking here, I think, with the referee. And someone else, I don't know. Who's he talking with? The referee and Real Madrid medic there, I see. Interesting. Mbappe's finger, I think, got a little bit caught. What happened to Mbappe? I think it's just his finger. Is it too late now to say sorry? Because, okay, cross, and the ball goes out. Hopefully, nope. Oh, it definitely is. Yeah, it goes out there. It's going to be a corner for Real Madrid. I think the goalkeeper just header it out there by accident. Also, a player down in the box there for for Celta Vigo. They're blaming this on a Real Madrid player's cause. I don't think so. You're just using your favorite word, Muppet. Yeah, exactly. Celta now player down. Exactly. Celta's diving so much, man. And why am I yawning? Oh, my goodness. I need to stop being tired on Real Madrid matches. I guess it's just the gameplay is so horrendous at the moment that, you know... What happened to that player? Why is he down on the floor? Why is that player... I don't understand why this guy's down on the floor. Is this Duran again? Can this guy get off the field? His shoulder's obviously, you know, not good because he knelt down at the start. But yeah. Sleep Dino. I'm not sleeping until this match ends. I'm not missing a match. I don't miss matches here. Just get Duran off the field. Jeez, it's not that hard. Looks like a player's warming up, so maybe they will sub. Did he just backflip onto the ground? I mean, it was... I don't even know what happened. He, like, kind of rolled down on the floor. Mbappe's also got a bandage on his finger now, so he should be good. Yeah, Mbappe coming back on. Exactly. I'm glad. Ardagula's going to send the corner in here. So, yeah, it looks like this guy might be subbed off. Thank you, Yawn. Oh, man. Tired day today. Tired day. Hard work at the office. Definitely. Okay, Ardagula sends the cross in. And that is going to be cleared away by, I believe that was... Mariba. After some walk with my dog anyway, so it should be all chill. Okay, here we go. It's going to be over to Bellingham now. I might start doing dog walk streams again, guys, by the way. You know, it's getting to the winter time. I'm thinking about doing them again. I think they were pretty fun. Your yawn is funny? How? How is it funny? What's funny about it? This round will kind of end weird. I know. Definitely. It's definitely going to be a weird match. Man. Rub my eyes, please. Also got cat allergy at the same time. Did not know I have 4 cats, but I'm allergic to cats, which is great. Ads are so bad now, you just keep getting AI ads. Oh, thanks for the sense, though, Janello, so no probs. Hello, also when those nights at FNAF Part 2. Ron, I don't know if you heard the news. I cannot play Roblox anymore. Yeah, I mean, I have said it for the past week or so, hence why there's not been one this week. But, yeah, as for the foreseeable future, unfortunately. I can play another FNAF game, though, so we'll maybe schedule one in. I've not got a problem for that. Mbappe, why didn't you get to that ball? I know, so loose from the goalkeeper. There's so many loose balls in this game, but, man, our players are not just grabbing the balls up and just shooting them in the net. So easy. Just gobble them up. They're right in front of you. Okay, this is now going to be, I believe, Zaragoza. And tries to pass to Mariba, but the ball is intercepted nice and easily by Tchouaméni. Tchouaméni, very good player. He might actually be crucial for France with Conte in the World Cup. By the way, France with Conte is insane. Like, they're actually so good. Mbappe passing now over to Jude. This could be a good chance for Real Madrid. And Bellingham crosses it in, and that is going to be a corner. Those nights at FNAF means those nights at... Oh, those nights at Fredbear's. Oh, sorry, my fault. A part 2 for that? Yeah, not FNAF 2 Reimagined. Plus... Yeah, I know. I remember, Ron. Don't worry. I remember. It's 12 a.m. at night. Give me a break for a second. Those nights at Fredbear's. I might try a different version of it. The other... Because we tried that one, right? I'll try the other one because I remember there's one with a different map. So I might try and download that one we can see. And you love Conte short heights? Indeed. Also, you never said, why is my yawn funny? Why is my yawn funny, Poppy? What's wrong with it? Okay, DinoDoomz, I totally didn't add you as an Easter egg in the upgraded tree game. Oh, totally, I'm totally Not happy about that one. Totally not happy about that one. Donnie, you're finding a compilation of the AIG with the funny VPN. Okay. Great. Sans, I can't wait. Yeah, Conte is so good. I wish Conte, you know, went to Al Nassr, but it doesn't look like it. Also, Benzema might be leaving Al Ittihad at the end of the season. I'm glad. Get that guy out of the league, genuinely. Guy's disgraceful. Benzema, man. I mean, how the mighty have fallen. He used to be a likable guy, but just, I don't know, joined Al Ittihad and became unbearable. Yeah, I just don't get it. How can someone like Benzema just become unbearable? And then, you know, just missing all those free tap-ins that Ronaldo was giving him as well back in Real Madrid. I mean, and then suddenly locking him once Ronaldo leaves. Okay, this is going to be now with Carreras. And sends it over to Vinny. It's going to be intercepted again. Tchouameni control. And it's Bottle FC. We are the weakest team the world has ever seen. And you bottle against Aston Villa too. Which now reduces the point gap to, I think, 3 points only. Which is insane, by the way. Insane point gap differential now for Prem. Weren't Arsenal like 5-7 points in front at one point? Let me take a look here. Yeah, they're only 2 points in front of City. That is crazy. If they lose to Wolves, they're done. And yeah, it's halftime exactly. Good reminder there. Halftime, 0-0. Borja Iglesias looks like he's actually Benzema with, you know, just a bigger forehead. Yeah, about that, you just find it funny, even if it's unfunny to anyone else, but if you find it unfunny funny, it's just funny. Fair enough. Please stop doing it, though. Please just stop yawning. Thank you. Challenge, playing FNAF, Seeker of the Mimic until you... I'm not going to play Seeker of the Mimic again, Ron. Seeker of the Mimic was not good. It was, you know, Seeker of the Mimic, I mean, the lore's good. I love FNAF lore, honestly. Very enjoyable. But the actual gameplay mechanics were not that great at the time. Same with Poppy's Playtime Chapter 4. I mean, Chapter 1 and 2 were great, but Chapter 3 was... Chapter 4 was not good. I don't know about Chapter 5, but 1 and 2 are amazing for Poppy's Playtime. For FNAF, though, 1 through 4 and FNAF are amazing. They're outstanding. FNAF Security Breach, outstanding. I love that. Secret of the Mimic, not for me. Not for me. I didn't like the mechanics in that one. If you actually watch the live stream there, you would also see that I, you know, didn't really have that much of a fun time on that one. And yes, Poppy's Playtime indeed. And Aston, I'm not going to say the next word, Aston Villa. And yeah, I know, where the fish? I was in, what has happened? Ever since you've joined this channel, I swear you've become like slightly mentally degraded. I don't know, maybe it's the DinoDoomz effect. We're making everyone here mentally degraded, but sure. And yes, there will be a break now so I can actually stop yawning. That would be great. I need to wake myself up. And yeah, as I said, guys, you sent one video leads you to the whole playlist. Thank you, Sant. As I said, guys, make sure to send funny videos in the Discord that I can maybe react to tomorrow. We'll see. And you sniffed some sugar. Of course you did. Okay, well, that's a great way to end the BRB screen on, that you sniffed sugar, supposedly. And you posted a sneak peek. Okay, I can't wait. Maybe we can check it out right at the end of the stream. Why not? W's, guys, though. And I will see you guys in like 10 minutes. No props. And so, as always, we should get the win here, hopefully. We're not going to concede in the final 10 seconds to a set piece. Probs. We back. We back. Okay. Welcome back, guys. Hope you're doing good. W's. Here we go. Second half is about to start. Substitution actually is occurring. I think Williot is coming on for Celta Vigo, which is interesting, fair to say. Yes, and he's coming on for Duran. So Duran's injury was, enough to get him to sub off. And yeah, it's a public holiday in Spain too. Yeah, it's a W now because it's tomorrow. Technically tomorrow today for some of you guys. It's still tomorrow technically, but it's actually today for me, which is great. Which is the W. New day, new fresh feeling. I don't know, feeling great. And it looks like Real Madrid will kick us off for the second half here. I believe so. And there we go. The timer has started. Second half has started. Still 0-0, but hopefully we will get a goal. I'm sure we will. And also here too, public holiday. Yeah, W's for public holiday, exactly. It's now with Rudiger. Now over to Carreras. And now back to Rudiger. Hopefully we do see some faster gameplay in the second half. Hopefully we do score as well. This is why I miss Al Nassr, man. Al Nassr's scoring every single half, multiple goals. I mean, this is why Al Nassr is just, such a good club to watch on the watch-alongs. They're just so fun. They're so fun. This is going to be offside there as well. An offside play by Valverde. And it's today for you too. Fair enough, W's. And you have school tomorrow since you're in the UK. I'll rip. That's not great. It's now going to be with Valverde with a long-range banger shot. Wow, that was a good save from Radu to actually prevent that one from going in. That was a very amazing shot. I thought that was going in for a goal. That would have been so good if he scored that as well. Oh my goodness, man. That would have been insane. And have fun at school, exactly. Yeah, school should be a place for fun and, of course, learning, but a place for fun. So please... savor the school, guys. Have fun in it. You don't know what you're missing until you miss it, as they say. You might think it's... A lot of people say this as well, that everyone... And I used to be told this as well, I always wish that I wasn't in the school, which I still technically like. I'm not in it. But you also sometimes feel like you want to be in it sometimes, just because it's a bit more fun. The fun times you miss, but... It's all good. And sugar plus nose equals brain power 1,000. Sure it does, Mazen. I mean, sure, we do not condone use of that sort of substances on this channel. And game idea FNAF into the pit. Great. As I say on the football streams, Ron. As I say from now on, actually, it's not even on football streams. In general, for game ideas, send them on the Discord, please. Or if you're not on the Discord, send them on the Instagram. If you're not on Instagram, send them on the TikTok. If you're not on the TikTok, then, I don't know, send them on the community page. Actually, that's another good idea. Game idea, Muzz needs food. And, yeah, you'll never miss any years in school. School sucks. I mean, it does? I don't think it really does. I mean, I know what a bad school is, guys, because I've been in plenty. And I'm going to tell you guys, I've been in so many bad schools in my life. But... what I will say is that there's always an optimistic thing in schools, which is always the fun that you have. Valverde with a terrible pass there. I don't know what the heck he was doing, actually. He just passes to no one. Zero vision there from that. And a gunner consumes food, typical, exactly. Sherry 2.0. And why Mbappe has 0 shots? I don't know. Hopefully we'll get a shot in this game. He always seems to score when, at least looks like it. But yeah, definitely. I should do plush action figure reviews. Not really my thing, Ron. I'm a bit old for that sort of, stuff. I'm not really a type of review person, if I'm going to be honest. That's more, keep that to Ryan Toys reviews. But for me, I collect, I don't review. I don't know. I mean, you can't be too old for anything, but it's just not my sort of style. I get this. I'll get this Ronaldo statue. I'm not going to review it, obviously. Stuff like that. This Valverde now, again, he's getting a lot more of the ball in the second half, and he just keeps on wasting it. Keeps sending it to just no one. Valverde, please, can you play a bit more better? And I guess your cat is out. Sad, Poppy. You had the whole 15-minute break to get your cat, and you still didn't. And type 1933 into Google. Okay, let's see what comes up in the search engine. The input 1933 likely refers to a simple math problem, probably 3 plus 3 times 3. Okay. Nothing comes up from it, just math problems. I don't know if I've searched up the correct thing there, but it all says math problems. And Ron, Dino isn't Ryan's toy reviews. Wait, Dino, stop stealing your thoughts. You said that after I said that. I'm not stealing your thoughts. And Dino, do not type Arthur. No, I'm not going to type it, okay? I already know what it is. I don't need to type it. Go to images. I feel like you're trying to make me some types of weird stuff here, Muzzin. I'm going to stop while I'm ahead, to be honest. But, yeah, I already know what R34 is stuff. Do not do that. And I already know what some of the other stuff is because I'm not an uneducated fool. I'm actually smart. Funnily enough, you know, not to everyone's information. Please. Okay, this is the last one. I'm not going to search up any more, though, because I swear I'm going to get into some sort of difficulty. Okay, so what is it exactly? I see what it is. It's just a math problem. What's up with it? What exactly is special about this math problem? Nothing else comes up. 1/3 of 9? Viral problem from Japan. 9 minus 3 divided by 1/3 plus 1. What? Okay, I'm not too sure what it is. Dino, search up clone VPN, go to images. It's cool. I already did that. Images. Yeah, and it's some sort of like weird smiley faces and blue rabbits. It looks like Sonic, but he's like got, you know, sort of been altered. Mickey Mouse Sonic. That's what it is. No, Bugs Bunny Sonic. This is now Chuameni, Carreiras. Now over to Asensio. By the way, I'm so glad that the Portugal World Cup matches are all in Houston. 2 of them are in Houston, actually. 1 of them's in Miami, so that means I don't have to travel to Mexico and Canada. I can sort of just stay in one location. But yeah, I mean, it would have been cool if they were. I can go between them, but I think it's a bit cheaper just staying in one location. Luckily, the first 2 are both in Houston, so that's great as well. And then, you know, travel to Hard Rock Stadium for the final one. Obviously, still, if I'm able to go there. Vinny, very close to scoring. He just missed touches in the box. That's not great. And, oh, yeah, that's Riggy the Runky, Rabbit Monkey. Oh, yeah, that rabbit hybrid you're telling me about. Good interception there from Carreiras to prevent a pass-through from Celta Vigo to a possible goal-scoring opportunity there as well. And Rodrigo coming on, you better score, my boy, or assist. You have a whole 40 minutes. I know, that guy's not assisted or scored in, like, as well, 40 games or something, which is insane. What's so sus about R34? It's a car. No. Don't search. I'm telling you right now, do not. Do not do it. It's not a car. It's not a car. Don't do it. I know what it is, and I'm going to tell you right now, it's not optimistic thing to search. Let's just be real there. I mean, is it an optimistic thing? I don't know. Don't search it. Especially if you're a, you know, young age. This is now going to be another loss from Celta Vigo. What is going on? What is going on with these just losing the ball continually? Like, man, can we just lock in for once? We're now another fast breakaway for Zaragoza. And he's just going to pass back to Roman. They've got so much more ball possession than us. I just don't get it. What our gameplay strats are here under Xabi Alonso. He needs to leave. I can't lie. Can't lie. He needs to leave, actually. I mean, I don't like hating on managers, but, I mean, this is not working out. It's not working out at all. He's not got some sort of gameplay strat here. It's just defend the whole game, and the defense is atrocious. What a goal as well. Jeez. They scored a banger. It's not like a banger in an ordinary sense, but he scored a back heel bottom right corner, so yeah. Oh, man. I don't get that. Yeah, Bellingham, I can understand the frustration there where your whole team just is not locked in. Even you're not locked in. And you're going to find out, please don't, Poppy. Please don't search it up. And yeah, I don't know why Celta has to score now, especially. It's just Williot as well. He's the one that got subbed on. So Williot gets subbed on and he scores. Of course he does. Let's have a look at the goal. Please be offside. Please be offside. I don't think it's off. No, it's not offside. No. What a goal. Courtois was not expecting that. Let's be real. Yeah, no one is predicting that sort of goal. That's kind of unpredictable, actually. Like, how do you predict a Puskas back heel? Tight the numbers 9 through. Okay. The final time I'm doing it. Listen, I'm not doing it anymore after this because I swear you're going to make it so... Why? No, I searched it up. Okay, no. Why did I not see that? Yeah, I knew that was coming as well because I studied that period of time. Thank you, Mazen, for wasting my time there. I really do appreciate that. Okay, this is now going to be with... I think Vinny? No, Mbappe. I know. Oh, it's Rodrigo. He's on, finally. It only took them 20 minutes to bring Rodrigo on. And I believe he got subbed on for Asensio. So they are bringing on an attacker. This is not smart. This is not smart. I think it was a bad idea. Bringing on Rodrigo. I think it would have been smart to bring on Ondrick or Gonzalo Garcia. Yeah, I don't think this is going to be a smart play here. Valverde takes a long-range volley, and that is going to be a goal kick there. Looks like the goalkeeper is also bending down injured. You searched it. What the heck did you... Yeah, don't search it. I said, do not search it. It's not good. I promise you, it's terrible. Do not search it. So it's not me. I said do not search it. I promise you, you're not going to have a good time searching that. I don't want to condone that stuff. On this channel, I do not condone that. And that is something that I need to make absolutely clear. So as I say, do not search it. Do not search that stuff. Highly unrecommended. You're curious. I mean, you don't have to be sorry to me. Be sorry to yourself. Jeez. It's all good. I'm trying to not, break a YouTube terms of guideline here, like by saying stuff. But yeah, do not search it up. No, it's not, Muzzin. It's not. Let's not talk about this anymore because I don't want to break a YouTube TOS guideline on this channel and get a community strike. So let's defer to a different topic. Okay, this is now going to be Valverde to Rodrigo. And that is a foul. Free kick for Real Madrid. Free kick. Yeah, that's 100% a foul on Rodrigo. Just sort of runs to the side. Chopped foot by, I believe that was Mingueza. Yeah, it's going to be a cross going into the box here by Adagula. He's going to deliver it. I swear, ever since Trent's coming out of the first team here, our crosses have been very unpinnacle. Trent's been good. Ever since he returned from that first injury, by the way, he has been great. And then he got injured again, which is not great. Okay, here we go. Adagula's going to cross. And crosses it in deep. And punched away there by Radu. Now it's going to be with Fran Garcia and Rodrigo now. And that's going to go straight out. It's going to be a throw in here. Hala Dino, and Dynamites. Agreed. Hala Madrid and Hala myself. Poppy, I told you. Don't do it. Man, why did you do it? Why did you do it? Don't do it. Also, Dino in the ARG, there'll be a normal shorts with different things happening. Okay, fair enough. Unlisted videos too. So weird. Yes, so weird. Yes. Yes. You know what's funny? I've never even searched up myself, but I do know what it is. So just, that's because I don't want to search up that sort of disgusting stuff. It's not good. Hence why, I highly recommend everyone else not to. Okay, Vinny. Now on the ball. The pass can't be changed, sadly. This is now Rodrigo touching the ball, headed back towards Valverde. It looked like Jude was about to dive for some reason. I don't know why. This is now going to be over to Valverde again, or Adagula actually. Now it's the Jude. Adagula. Search up Riggy and Goo. I'm not searching up any more stuff. Try to talk in an Indian accent. I'm not going to do that. No. I'm not going to do stuff that's either can be considered racist or search up strange stuff. Yeah, search up images. No, not a good idea. Bad idea. Both of them are extremely bad ideas, actually. It isn't sus. Okay, this is your one attempt to... This is your only chance that I'll give you. It's the... Okay, it's the morphic rabbit... Whatever, rabbit human. Okay, it's the one that you're talking about. Yeah, it's someone in the ARG. It's the blue rabbit human. Okay, Adagula is going to send the ball in. And back post header is unsuccessful. Fran Garcia tries to mop it up, but it's now going to be a fast break here for Zaragoza. And he's sort of just going to hold up the ball here, try and get a through pass. It's now with Iglesias, and he passes over to Mariba. Iglesias, nice hold-up play, actually. Hello, welcome to Microsoft. This is Singe speaking. Not funny. Not funny. Dude, try and make me laugh tomorrow. This is not funny otherwise. Not gonna laugh at that. Fun fact, Riggy's kill count is over 7,000. That rabbit human killed people? Okay, it's strange. Did not know that. Didn't know. That's interesting, actually. This is now going to be with, I believe, Borja Iglesias. And now over to Mariba again. And there's a shot quickly by Roman, caught by Courtois. And it's now going to be a goal kick. Also, my dog snoring in the background. Riggy is a blue rabbit. Just searched what's wrong with it. Yeah, I don't know. Riggy's some sort of character, I guess. And our whole team is ghosting at this point. I know. Only Tchouameni's really making an impact here on this game, to be honest, as far as I'm concerned. Tchouameni and Courtois, as always, you know, Courtois never to blame in this, you know, I swear Courtois just is never the one to blame, and it's good. And Indians actually working at Microsoft. Yeah, I mean, you know, I swear, you know, those scam centers, whatever they're called, call centers, don't just exist, though, in India, you know, there's, like, other places with them. So a lot of variety of different people are affected. So wide awake, bro. I expected a night with energy. I know. I agree. This game is making me sleepy because right before, in the halftime break, I was awake. And then I've gone back on this stupid game and I've gone sleepy again. It's all because Real Madrid's playing like absolute just horrendousness. Man, this game is just, I don't know. Real Madrid need to really start getting better. I don't know what's wrong with them. Please just get, I think Zabi needs to leave. Zabi needs to leave. They need to do something different. At least with Don Carlo, we had some sort of competitive nature in these games. But, you know, Zabi, just not there at all. Jude is bleeding. Oh. Bad on him. Take him off. Bring on Ondrick, please. Just give Ondrick a chance for once in their lives. He's on the bench every game. You know, if you weren't going to give him a chance, don't even put him on the bench. Put him in the reserves. Camavinga's there. Bring Camavinga on. You know, Tchouameni, Camavinga, nice, you know, little team that. And it isn't sus, but instead a psycho murderer who accidentally killed his best friend by the friend burning in a fire caused by dynamite. What? Okay. Bring back Zidane. I know. Bring back Zidane. Oh, that's a lot of blood. Where's the cut? Wait, does his eye get cut? I think his eyeball got cut or something. Like, what's happening there with the blood? I don't know where exactly that's from, honestly. His eye or his cheek? I'm hoping it's his cheek and not his eye. Also, Mbappe here getting a bit annoyed at the referee. I don't know why. Stop the play for a second, but... yeah. I don't know. I think that's a Celta Vigo free kick. Second fun fact, he feels remorseful for killing his best friend, only friend. What in the world would he do that for? All I'm going to say is that sounds like the stupidest thing I've ever heard. Like, why would you do that? Why would you do something like that? It's like unthinkable. That was a good little interception there from Fran Garcia. It's going to be another free kick, however, for Celta Vigo because these dive merchants can't survive 1 second on the, you know, standing up. If you don't want to let Bobby play, just tell him before the match. Then he'll stay at home on the bench. Yeah, exactly. If Bobby's not going to play, tell him go hang out with your girlfriend at your house. You know, I mean, obviously that's going to be more productive and stuff than him being here. Like, I mean, he's not doing anything here. At least with his, you know, at his house, he's going to do something. Oh, jeez. Let the guy live. Wait, is there a red card? Is there a red card for Fran Garcia? There is no way. There is no way Fran Garcia gets a red card. If he gets a red card here, this is actually insane. That is not a red card. Madrid is doing the Portugal strat. They're not doing the Portugal strat. They're doing the Al Nassr. This is Pioli era. You know what this feels like? I can't believe it. Fran Garcia just got a red card. What? Check football. Yeah, I've seen it. I just saw it now on the screen. Double yellow, red. I can't actually believe that. Wow. Fran Garcia, not one to expect to get the red card. Yeah, we're finished. You know what this feels like? It feels like Pioli Al Nassr. You know, for you guys that watch Pioli Al Nassr, you'll know what I'm talking about. It feels exactly like that, actually, this season of Real Madrid. It feels like Pioli Al Nassr, where we win some games, and then just most of them we just are so bad. I don't know. It feels like Pioli's the coach here, honestly. At least Xabi Alonso is somewhat likable, though. Pioli doesn't have any, likability to him at all. But Xabi Alonso, at least, you can respect him for the player he was. And the coach he was at Bayer Leverkusen. Here, though, he's horrendous. Jeez. Cruz got a red card for a literal Bluetooth tackle. I mean, yeah, I already know that. I've seen that clip thousands of times. Saw that live. I don't know. Of course, it's going to be a red. Real Madrid fans don't look happy. Some of them are leaving. Some of the Real Madrid fans are actually leaving the stadium already. It's 65th minute. Jeez. Wow. No faith there in the win. We are terrible. 4 points behind Barca. I know we're done. We're not winning the league. I'm going to tell you guys right now. We're not winning it. If we're playing like this, we're not winning. We're playing with this coach, with this team. Vinny always playing left wing. Give Mbappe a chance on the left wing for once in people's lives. Seriously, just play Vinny striker for once. Mbappe has to sacrifice his position to suit Vinny. Shouldn't be like that. It should be Vinny suiting Mbappe's position. Mbappe is a superior player to Vinny by far. It's not even close. Okay, a fast counter chance here. Please score. Please score. Oh, you stupid guy. Why do you kick the ball to space when you're... I don't even know, man. I don't even know. Did Xabi make the team worse? Yeah, he did. He did make it worse. Sniff that lollipop blanket. It's good luck. It's not good luck, the blanket. And no, I'm not going to sniff it because it's all dog fur over. I just want to inhale dog fur into my nose. And I'm going to, get severe allergies from that. I'm not allergic to dogs, but, it gets in my system and stuff. And, also, Dino Clone VPN used to have a website, and the law has someone destroying the website, but it wasn't for law or plot. It was because of Squarespace. Okay, I see. Now you can't use the website. Fair enough. Don't throw it away. Yeah, Vinny deserves to be thrown away. Bro just did the biggest bridge skill to nothing. Like, is bro playing on air? Like, what is going on here? Jeez. Man, Vinny needs to, lock in genuinely. Or, if I was the coach, this is what I would have done. I would have... If I was the coach after the game, Vinny, you're not playing left wing anymore. Vinny, you're playing striker now. Mbappe, you're playing left wing from now on. Fran Garcia, you're not starting another game for a foreseeable future. You're going to be left back sub. Carreras left back starter. Dean Huijsen's going to get back from injury. Otherwise, we play Rudiger, Asensio, and then we play Valverde right back. We play Tchouaméni and Camavinga as starters. And we play, of course, Mbappe. We don't play Jude as a starter. We play Arda. That's what I would do. Straight away, instant change. We need to change the power dynamic here because obviously these players can't work well with each other on the field here for some weird reason. I don't know why. Mbappe has a very good chance to actually score here, possibly. Garcia should have had the Max Foch in a reverse card. Yeah, exactly. Should have really had, not even got a red card there, if I'm going to be real honest. He played on air, so he became one with the air. Fair enough. Yo, Sans, give me 1 second to read the comments. Give me one to use. There's like a 5-second delay, right? So it's not because I'm not responding immediately. It's because, I'm either finishing my sentence or, I'm waiting for the comments actually. I've already responded to it technically, but I'm in the future. So that's why, I'm actually in the future. It was 50 seconds. No, it wasn't. The played on air one literally appeared like 20 seconds ago. The Last Airbender, indeed. Okay, this is now going to be with Rodriguez. We're done, by the way. We're not winning to Celta. We're not winning to Celta at all. What a dead game. I actually can't believe we're playing this bad. I can't believe how bad this game's gone. Dino being time traveling. No, you're watching me in the past, technically. Bro became a plane. Technically, you're watching me in the past, but I'm in the future. In the present. So you're watching past me, but I'm present me. I don't know. It's kind of hard to explain. Live streaming is like, kind of interesting with that sort of stuff, though. Okay, this is now going to be Carreras. We're also going to stream some Fortnite as well. I think tomorrow. I don't know. I'm going to stream it either one day this week. As Artigula, now through ball over to Carreras again. And now it's going to be crossed in. And Rodrigo just runs straight past the ball. Why would you, hit the ball? Obviously, not part of the game there to hit a football with your foot. Our jersey is cursed because of that stripes. I don't know. Something's wrong this season. This season, we do not look good. I'm just going to say that right now. We look we look like a mid-table team. Which is annoying. We have so many good players, but we look like a mid-table team. You asked for pepperoni, but they gave you plain. Famous last words by a random town. Dino, what Sunday do you think you're going to react to the ARG? Because you need to mark your calendars. I have no idea, if I'm going to be honest. I have no idea. Probably not this Sunday coming up. Because, the Sunday coming up. Maybe the next Sunday after that. Most likely. If you remind me. Close to the time. I'll put it in. And Javi Reida is coming on here for Celta. And wrong thumbnail. JK, great content. Thank you. I agree, Europa. Welcome stream, by the way. A little bit of a quiet day at the office today in terms of the stream, but compared to the usual. But yeah, definitely. I just picked the thumbnail randomly. I don't really. Little fun fact: I don't really put effort into the thumbnail. I sort of just put in the slap on the two logos and stuff. But yeah, I mean, I'm kind of disappointed in the game. In all honesty, here, this game has been not great. It's been very I don't know how to word it. It's just slow, sloppy gameplay. Even Sans' mother can shoot better than Vinny. Fair enough. I mean, anyone's mum can shoot better than Vinny currently. I mean, it's not even Vinny. It's just the whole team's not even able to shoot for some reason. I don't know. They just seem to have some sort of issue or something. Bellingham. Now over to Vinny. Let's take a look at what Vinny's going to do now here. And Vinny, why are we doing the cutting curls, Vinny? Come on. Last game we did this and it didn't succeed. You scored 0 goals with it. You had like 5 times attempting and you scored 0. We need to lock in. Cut in more. Shoot direct at the goal. We can't do these little, lazy dribblers onto the side. It's just not working. It's not. And your condolences, exactly. Celta almost losing the ball there to Rudiger. Nice high press. Carreras is just going to try and clean that one up. We are playing with a man down as well, so it's going to be much harder to go onto the attack because we have to do defensive transitions much easier now. Vinny's still playing. It looks like that Carreras went to the floor there. And advantage is not played. I cannot believe that. Advantage is not played. And there's a yellow card coming out for Xabi Alonso. Xabi Alonso, yellow card. And advantage not played. Are we joking? Are we actually being for real? What the heck? What? I'm so confused there. Why in the world? Why did we not play on? I'm so confused. You know what you just realized? You never saw Mbappe cry. Yeah, because Mbappe is actually a mature player. And yeah, I haven't seen actually the open goal yet. I don't know what time it's at, but we're about to find out. I feel like Mbappe should have stayed in PSG. I don't know. No, I like him coming to Real Madrid. The problem is, though, that just the rest of the team, man, as soon as he comes here, the team's actually let him down because he's the only one putting effort in. The rest of this team has just turned into just a melt. Oh, no. Carreras. The ref has a personal vendetta against Madrid. I swear it's like this every game. Like, why in the world were we stopped? What in the world did Xabi do to make the game stop and not play advantage? Like, I don't understand that. And here we go. There's the Mbappe miss. Oh, man. He thought he scored as well. He already went to celebrate. Oh, that looked so good as well. And welcome, Benora, into stream. Hope you're doing good. Hickory dickory dock. Real Madrid's losing once again on the clock. And the clock strikes 1 for Celta Vigo. And we are 1-0 down. And we got a red card. And we're just terrible. What would you do if you saw you behind you? I would turn around and slap you. No, I wouldn't. I would turn around and say hi. Sure. Why not? our midfield and defense is not that good and injured. We need new players. We need to get rid of play. We need to clean out this club, I swear. We need to get rid of, these are the players I'm telling we need to get rid of now. Rudiger, Militao, Mondi, who else? Fran Garcia, no point in having him anymore. Who's on the bench here? Ondrick, he doesn't even play. Gonzalo Garcia doesn't even play anyway. He plays like one game every 10 years. Danny Ceballos, get rid of him. Mastantuono, worst purchase of all time. I swear, get rid of that guy. I mean, maybe keeping you can have some development. Brahim barely plays. I mean, he can be a backup attacker for sure. I think he's happy with that. But yeah, those guys get rid of Carvajal, Alaba, get rid of him as well. And then buy some new right backs, buy some new left backs, buy new centre backs. They're literally the main players we need, and maybe a DM, and then we're good. The rest of these guys, though, I mean, like, just work harder. Seriously, they're not working hard. They're not working like a Madrid player, that's for sure. You said that for no reason, no problems. Dino, can you watch the video I sent at the end? You want to bring the football reactions back? I can't. I'm not doing the football reactions anymore, though, because there was actually a reason I stopped doing it. I made them into a separate stream, Sans. It was actually a specific reason. Not going to say why, but there was one. So it wasn't just, you know, why, you know, suddenly just like, you know what, we're just going to stop football reactions. They are for the reaction streams now. And free kick outside of the box for Real Madrid. Yes, right now it's just happened to me, actually. And better check under your bed tonight. Dino, no, seriously, I think the secret to our Champions League win is under there. The secret to Arsenal's Champions League win, or I don't know, Real Madrid, I don't know who you're referring to here, honestly. First of all, Arsenal's secret is just to stop playing football because they're not going to win a Champions League. And then for Real Madrid, it's just buy better players in December. Jeez, man. Or January, sorry. Like, it's not that hard to find a competent set of players that can't just immediately get injured. Or players that can't play for some reason. You know, they join this club and get worse. Mbappe, again, only player that really locks into games. I mean, not this game, really. You know, he's had better games, but most of these games, it's just down to him scoring. The rest of these guys don't know what to do. Mbappe going to take a free kick. Yeah, hopefully he gets a goal. No spoilers if he does, guys. No spoilers. I'm sure he doesn't because Indu would have already said one, you know, since Indu's already in front by like 10 seconds. But let's see. Maybe he does. Here we go, Kylian. Just send it in. Come on, do your inner Ronaldo 2008. Here we go. Saved. It was a good free kick, just saved. Yeah, that's not great. No life in this game, indeed. Indeed, no life at all. Can I watch it, though? Reaction stream, yeah. I'm pretty sure if it's the ARG, though, Sans, you know, just let me watch on the ARG stream that we're going to do. Not this one, though. This one's not a reaction one. Arsenal Trophy Collection, Gerd Muller Award, top donation for hair gel medal. Why are you still here? Okay. I've never seen a gunner hate on their club this much. Al Nassr's matches are way more fun. I know! Al Nassr is actually the life and soul of the reactions, I swear, because at least when you're watching Al Nassr, I always feel like, I don't know, it just feels so good. Even with Portugal, it feels fun to watch Portugal and Al Nassr. And Real Madrid, just, I don't know, so dreary lately. They used to actually be a fun club to watch as well, especially, you know, even last season under Don Carlo, I gotta say, it was actually fun to watch them. We would score basically every game still. But this Xabi Alonso, man, has just made so many boring matches. It's like 40 seconds, there's nothing to do with the law, just I'll watch it on the ARG, it's better. You know, it's 40 seconds intro to the ARG, you know, I wouldn't split it up anyway. And plus, I don't want to risk what I'm kind of trying to prevent here by doing reactions on here. You're young, black, and rich. W's. Okay, here we go. Refresh chat. Refresh? Okay, I'll refresh the chat. Why? Was there a problem? Okay, there we go. There's a header into the box. Come on, please. Please score. What are they doing? Penalty. That should be a penalty. That should be a penalty. The referee's walking away. That should be a penalty. Boot in the side of the leg. Come on, give us one. You know you want to. Give us one right now, man. Just do it. You like food and you eat food because it's foodie, food. Bellingham's headers the ball into the box, and that's going to be cleared away again. I don't know how we didn't get a penalty there, to be honest. Okay, it's now going to be a fast breakaway. Courtois saving us. Thank you, Courtois. He's actually saved us here. He kept the ball out for a throw-in. I mean, he tried to keep it in, but he just dribbled it out. That was good. Nice interception there. And 73 likes. I thought you banned Owen. Little fun fact here. I believe Owen's not on the stream. What I will say is I spoke to the YouTube representative. Owen is banned, so you can still actually view... When you're banned, you can still watch the videos. You just can't, you know, type in chat. And I spoke to YouTube rep about it, and they've investigated, and they said that Owen's just wasting their time, basically. That it doesn't do anything on my channel, at least now. They've ensured it does nothing. So Owen's just doing a whole bunch of time wasting here, to be honest. So Owen, keep liking away. You know, why not? Like away, make it so that the stream has 1 billion likes, so it looks like I'm more popular than I am, because you're wasting your time. You're such a weird girl. What? Where'd that come from? What? Okay, I'm kind of confused where that statement came from. It's just randomly just felt the urge to type that in the chat. And Rodrigo go to miss you, weirdo man. I mean... Yeah, Rodrigo got to leave as well. I swear, this guy is not doing good, actually. I used to like Rodrigo so much, man, but he's not doing much in games. He's been like 30 games or something where he's done nothing. Also, Dino, read your monument before your last monument. Okay, the one where you said you like food because it's food. I mean, I already read that. And then the next one, Dino, just so you know, you scan every single QR code. Okay, fair enough. And that was a cross into the box. Bellingham controls it. Rodrigo is going to Bangladesh. No, he's not going to go to Bangladesh. He'll probably go to Arsenal or something. That's probably most likely where he'll go. Yeah, this reminds you did a video of you doing a filtration and posted it like 15 hours ago. It's 960 views and already 15 likes. Wow. I told you. Videos work. Videos work. You don't know how. I mean, the reason that it's because you're consistent on videos now. I need to stop being consistent on videos if I'm going to be honest here, because I need to make some, and I haven't been. I'm going to be doing some more. By the way, guys, as I said earlier in the stream, I'll say it again since more of you are on here. Clash Royale videos aren't about Clash Royale. They've got Clash Royale in the title, maybe, or on the thumbnail. Maybe they're not about Clash Royale. A little bit of a false advertisement there. It's me playing Clash Royale, but everything I'm talking about is actually not to do with it. I'm talking about, you know, just either Q&A questions, education stuff, and stuff like that. And it was a 10-second short. Oh, I was a 10-second short. I mean, fair enough. I thought it was a video, like long form. Okay, fair enough. 10-second short. This is still pretty good, Benorin. I can't lie. Valverde is not Valverde anymore. Yeah, I know. Valverde's fell off a cliff here, to be honest, in terms of skill quality. Just like the rest of these players under Xabi Alonso, please get Xabi ball out my face. It just looks disgusting, man. Yes, don't know what to post long form. Do long form compilations. Like, do a skit as a long form or something like that. I don't know. It would fit sort of your style of content. Since you already do skits, just do a longer one. And, you know, horizontal portrait. And also, after you finish the main part of the ARG, go to the second last video. It's a secret ending. Just make sure to skip lives. No probs, I will. And yeah, I don't know what's wrong with this Real Madrid team, to be honest, guys. This match has been one of the most boring matches I have ever watched in my entire life. I'm going to say that right now. This match is so dead. It is so dead. There's just nothing. There's no life. It's like beating a piñata, that's already been destroyed on the ground. That's what it is. I like skits, but it's so awkward when your family's there and can hear you. I mean, fair enough. You could always record it in a different location. I don't know. It's totally up to you, though, where you want to record it. And yeah, Muppet Madrid, new nickname until they start scoring again. I swear. By the way, guys, I might go for, I haven't done this in so long. Last time I did this was about 6 years ago. 5 years ago. Okay, not 7. Okay, whatever the heck I just said. Doesn't matter. I might go for short hair on my haircut on Friday. I'm starting something new. On Friday, I'm going to become fresh. It's going to be a new person. New stuff. I'm going to talk about in a video I'm going to make. New person, new stuff. I've got, goals I want to do. And I'm going to get him done. And honestly, yeah, I know. This hairstyle will be missed. This hair will be missed. But it's going to go short, and I mean really short when I'm saying. I mean, like, you know, say my hair's like this long, right? I don't know how to show it. Like this long? How do I? There? It'll be cut all the way down to, like, there. Okay, gone. Whole thing. It'll be like this. Like that short. Well, you know, I don't know how to really explain it. Be gone. All that luscious hair. Mbappe does speak English, Spanish, and French. Yeah, I know. Mbappe is very multilingual, which is great. Does Mbappe speak English or Spanish, or I didn't say what I said there. I actually said English, Spanish, or French and stuff. Yes, he does. Great guess there, Muzzin. W question. Cut your hair bald. I'm not going to go bald. I'll probably just go, like, very, yeah, buzz cut light. Exactly. That's what I'm kind of going for here. Actually, I used to have one. Not joking, but yeah, I'm going to go for a very short hair. I'm going to grow it out for the World Cup. When we get to the World Cup, then you'll see long hair. Just so you know, my hair grows really quickly. I'll probably have this hair back in like a month after it anyway. So, you know, it's not like it's going to be gone forever. It'll be gone for like a month max. My hair grows very quick. And do I do an Mbappe hairstyle? Exactly, that's what I'm going to go for. Mbappe hairstyle right here. Because I like Mbappe's hairstyle, honestly. It's pretty nice. His old hairstyle, not his new one. New one's very mid. Your room is big enough to film in, and it doesn't have good lighting. I see. I mean, I bought one of these things, right? I don't know how to kind of show it here, but I got one of these, like, little ring light things from my store for, like, it's like $10. I don't know what you'd call it, you know, in my currency it was actually 30 real, but $10 approximately. Yeah, very good item. So if you ever see one of those in like electronics store, do pick one up. They're like pretty cheap. And yeah, Gonzalo Garcia, I just saw his open goal miss. And you keep misspelling. Isn't. Yeah, isn't. Yeah, isn't big enough. I mean, it kind of fit into the context. And so you can look like Dynamites. Yeah, it'll kind of look like Dynamites, exactly. And you gotta go take a shower. No prob sans. The game's done anyway. This is dead. This match is so dead. This is such a big waste of my... I mean, it's not a waste of my time talking to you guys, but the actual match is, well, it's just like... Oh, this match sucked. So bad. Such a bad match. Did we score? No, we didn't. That's the open goal you're talking about as well. Oh, my goodness. Just finish the game. Madrid, you're so mid at the moment. Yeah, I thought it was a goal as well. I agree. Like, your hair grows slowly. Probably barely grows. I mean, I don't know. Does female hair grow fast? I'm not too sure. I don't think it does. I think girls just genuinely have slow growing hair. Boys have fast... most boys have slow growing as well. But I think it's common to get more boys with fast growing hair, you know, compared to girls. My hair grows very fast. And I mean, like, this amount here, I got a haircut like 3 weeks ago, 4 weeks ago. I grew that all in like 4 weeks. Genuinely, it's that quick. And Dino, I think a Satan shite would look good on you. You mean, okay, let's take a look. This does not sound good, especially because of that first word. So I'm going to be precautious with what gets searched up. Oh, okay, fair enough. I mean, I used to have one of those. I don't know. I mean, I don't know if that would look the best. I can show you what I like wearing. This is what I like wearing, this hairstyle specifically, which I'll wear a lot, actually, in the winter. Not that. Wait, this one. Okay. Okay. Here. This fits so nicely with my hair, man. Like, it's an accessory. You know, a beanie, right? Then you just have, like, the front. See the front strand? You just have them, like, hanging out there. There we go. I think that looks pretty good. And then, you know, just the front strands hanging out. I think that looks pretty cool, honestly. I might actually wear a beanie on the streams from now. I think it looks nice until the big hair reveal. And wait, you don't have you added on Roblox? That's because I don't play Roblox anymore because it got kind of banned. Not in my country, but banned in my residence. at the moment, just because of security concerns. So yeah, unfortunately. And your hair grows like bliss. At this point, your hair is like water filling up a bottle. Fair enough. Boys' hair grows fast. Yes, it does. Yeah, I don't know. Beanie, W or L? I'm not too sure. I like with myself with the beanie. Looks good. I don't know if is the beanie supposed to be like this, like that, or is it meant to be folded up? I'm not too sure. Like that. That looks terrible, actually. Wait a second. There we go. What's on my ceiling? That thing is a light. You know, I have it off because if I turn it on, you would get blinded. Because the camera, for some reason, will make that light extremely bright. And you've been trying to grow it for 3 years now, but still no results, nothing, lost hope. Had hope, still having hope, still waiting. If not, you're going to cut it into a bob cut. Maybe you'll grow it. Curly, by the way. I mean, fair enough. How old are you, Poppy? Because I can kind of tell, you know, if you're like younger age, like what's your age range specifically, like not your actual age if you don't want to reveal it. Because like if you're above, say like 14, 15, if you're like above 15, I think it grows pretty quickly. And it looks like a school light. Yes, it does always break, and it is a school light. It's very similar. Very similar. Okay. Yeah. Well, this game's completed. 1-0, red card as well. We're gone. So you're 17, I see. So how are you not growing your hair out at that age? Hey, yo. It's kind of crazy. Okay, I mean, fair enough. I thought you're like, you know, if you're younger, for example, I thought that looked very yellow cardish on Chouameni. I don't know, that was not a yellow card. I thought if you like younger, for example, maybe that's why you're saying it wasn't growing. But yeah, that's red card. Red card, Carreras. We're done. We're done. We're done. Well, that's the end of that, guys. 2 red cards. Both of our left backs getting red cards as well. There's no left back next game. No left back next game. Rodrigo, yellow card. Well, he looks very mad. Yeah, this referee's a joke. What a clown. I hate this I hate this ref. Alejandro Quintero Gonzalez. Bro, I will actually just bash you, man. You genuinely are the most unlikable guy I've ever seen. Red card as well for another guy. Another red card. Another red card. And life is like school. Sometimes it sucks. Sometimes it sucks even more. Yeah, I know, Indu. Wait, I just want to time out for 10 seconds just so I can delete the swear words, okay? But I saw your comments, by the way. We're done. 2-0. 2-0. Trash. Trash. I'm literally watching trash. Bro, your 14 sound like an unk, like Walter Frosch. You're not cooked, Muzzin, though. I mean, it's not a problem. Just worst game I've ever seen in my life. Why do they play like amateurs, man? They dribbled in. They dribbled in. You play like amateurs. You actually play like a bunch of amateurs, Real Madrid. You're that bad. You're so terrible at football. Get out, Xabi Alonso. Actually, just get off the screen, man. Just get off the screen. You're so terrible, coach. Worst coach ever. Carreras got the second red card. So Fran Garcia and Carreras both missing. We're missing both our left backs. Isn't that fun? Get Xabi Alonso out, man. Get him actually out of this team. He's not a good coach. He is a horrendous coach. I hope he's sacked. I actually hope he's sacked. Now, he is not a good coach at all. This many good players, and you get a dribbling goal. You actually get dribbled in, which is insane. Recently started using this oil, though, for your hair. I hope it works. I mean, maybe it will. On a positive note there, I hope your hair actually grows out, Poppy, because, I mean, I'm fairly surprised, yeah, that it's not growing at, like, 17. Okay. I mean, definitely if I, you know, it's like, I feel like 10 to, like, 15 doesn't really grow, and then 15 to, like, 19, it grows quite a fair bit. What do you mean, German forefather? What is the four? No, not the German forefathers. I can't even watch this game anymore. It's just so terrible. It's like I'm watching just AI play. Is this AI generated, like, genuinely? You gotta crash out. I mean, it's not a problem. This is me watching Real Madrid today. Like, literally, it's what I feel like doing. I just feel like slamming this in my face continually with a... Instead of this, though, it's a brick. You know, that's what it feels like. They're not even good. They're so... I have no words. I have no words. They're just so insanely bad at defending. And Xabi Alonso is just the worst coach I've ever seen in my life. Hands down. Worst coach ever. Besides Pioli. How do you fumble this hard with this team? You got new players at the start of the season and you still fumbled. And you're thinking of the post part of a GD video as a short and putting the full video URL in the link. Yeah, that's pretty good, Benorin. Yeah, good idea. You can also use the related videos option on shorts to then, you know, do that. Yeah, Xabi Alonso, you better have that stupid wary look on your face. Get fired, my guy. Please just fire you. Who's the dummy who said that Alonso was the best coach when he was at Leverkusen? I know exactly. I mean, hopefully it wasn't me. But who was the guy that thought, yeah, Xabi Alonso is going to get a point. We should appoint Xabi Alonso to Real Madrid because he won at, you know, Bundesliga, which is in all honesty, a farmers league. You know, he won the Bundesliga. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what was going on with sort of the thought behind this process here, but after the first 5, I mean, bring him on the team. Yeah, sure. After the first 5 games, I don't see any improvements to the team with new players. First 5 games after the Club World Cup even. You have the Club World Cup period. First 5 games in the league, terrible. After that, I would have sacked him at the Atletico Madrid loss. That's where I would have sacked him. It would have been like, nah, you're done. You're done. You lost that bad to Atleti. What was it? 5-2. You're finished. You're not playing anymore on this. You're not a coach on this team anymore. You obviously don't know what you're doing. How did Borja Iglesias get player of the match? Yeah, we played so bad indeed. And Dino, when you react to the ARG, I'll fill you in with the plot so far every 15 minutes. Okay, good. Speedy, come. Here you can see my dog just to calm the nerves before the end of this match, by the way. Since it's actually ended here, I'll show you guys my dog. Only Tchouaméni was good today. Tchouaméni and Courtois. Courtois not at fault for those goals. Again, not at fault. How do you get dribbled in through the defense, though? That guy just soloed the defense. Speedy, come. Come. Come here. Come here. Okay, I'll show you guys her. Here we go. A little bit of a camera issue. Here you go. Good girl. She's a little bit tired. We're going to walk in a second with her. There's a like bed space. I don't know if you can kind of see her. Got some pillows for her and stuff. But yeah, sometimes she sleeps up on the main bed over there. But you know, she likes her own space. But yeah, W Speedy. What did you think of that loss? Was that horrendous? Yes, it was. I can't do a girl voice. Yes, it was. Yes, indeed, it was, Speedy. Wasn't that? That was such a bad loss. Yeah, you know how trash that was. We were so bad, weren't we? Yeah, we were. We were so bad. Okay, exactly. See, Speedy knows football. Better football knowledge than Xabi Alonso. What formation should we play, Speedy? We should play a... what was our current formation of today? We played a 4-4-2. We should have played a 4-3-3. Why? Because we need more defense. We should have played, actually, more so, a 5-2-3. I think that would have been better. You know, having 5 guys at the back, because we can't defend, obviously. And she's a cutie. Thanks. Yeah, she's a W. Best dog. I actually didn't know. Speedy's actually 7. She turned 7 this in November. November 19th is her birthday. Yeah, I did. Personally, I only found out today because I was logging her passport into my phone, her pet passport, and I only found out her birthday was November 19th. I knew it was November either 20th or 19th. I didn't remember which one it was. I did not know she was born in 2018, though. She was born very, yeah, I thought she was born in 2019, but yeah, 2018, that's crazy. Time flies. Still hoping I can breed her with another dog to get some puppies, but, you know, we'll have to wait and see. By the way, your club's not trash. They play 3rd division, not going to lie. They're better than Madrid. I mean, my club's better than Real Madrid. My Sunday League club's better. Don't you dare talk ill of the land. Okay. Okay, great. last comment I read, and it has to be that one. Fair enough. Fair enough. Goodbye, guys. Thank you for being on here. See you guys tomorrow. Try not to laugh. You know, we could be laughing at this Real Madrid performance on there. Honestly, it'd make me laugh more if it was on the try not to laugh. Can't believe that. 2 red cards and getting dribbled in. Disgrace. See you guys next time.